Put it in.
Ah!
Come on.
Okay, so this be
Holy shit. Me and you.
The southwest sandbox over with the cars in the way. It's Keo's Park.
Yo.
Yeah.
And I'm too big. You see my body? How big is it? Son of a bitch.
It was this big.
No, I gotta get out of it, there, motherfucker.
Well, we should go show everybody the boats and the beautiful bay.
Absolutely. See, I'm too fat.
Ego. Be thankful who you are.
How do you go to the... No, how...
So am I getting the water out here?
Put it in.
Ah!
Come on.
Okay, so this be
Holy shit. Me and you.
The southwest sandbox over with the cars in the way. It's Keo's Park.
Yo.
Yeah.
And I'm too big. You see my body? How big is it? Son of a bitch.
It was this big.
No, I gotta get out of it, there, motherfucker.
Well, we should go show everybody the boats and the beautiful bay.
Absolutely. See, I'm too fat.
Ego. Be thankful who you are.
How do you go to the... No, how...
So am I getting the water out here? The boats. People all over the causeway. Beings of every type. Every purpose. This is a time and a place where people can be free without being forced to be economically involved, except for what they choose to purchase with their boats and their fishing gear, their tools, their toys. We gather with a desire to maintain our rights, not only to tools, but to foods, to respecting the animals, our shelter, that these oceans, these rivers should not be oil covered as they have been. If you look right now, there's almost a reddish sheen to it. When I was coming over the causeway, you could see big oil spatters, but I didn't want to pull out the computer then. I've got other locations where I've seen oil in the sands. Things got pretty bad. And here we have our beautiful Segway tours. $70 for a 3-hour tour. The weather started getting rough. Their tiny wheels got tossed. They all got stranded here and didn't know that they could use their legs. Fuck off. But the people here generally are a lot of fun. Everybody's into the truth of who they are and respecting others. And may that always extend to all species. We've had the manatees and the stingrays. My family coming down. And drops on the water, those are minnows down there. Mass schools every day. Did you guys see the minnows in the water over here? It's like little raindrops all over, and you can see the little tiny ones starting to pick over on the left a little bit more. But lots of big schools go through here.
Yeah, I can see him now. Do you see him in the sand?
Good morning. Can you see that bent tree? Well, it's look to the right of the sun. That was a land bridge that the squirrel climbed over this morning and spoke to me for a long time. Now, come this way. You can see that I wove the trees into the branches after I had a dream about, the nights getting cold and insulating. So my tent is pretty much insulated with these palm fronds. Not only did I use the palm fronds, here we'll walk underneath our bridge here, but I took the natural plants and been weaving them into the structure too. This computer webcam really sucks compared to my little Dell Streak, which was a Android. Excellent for videotaping on the spot. 5x7 hand. You can see the back side of my home here. I just started grabbing branches and weaving things, thinking about our forefathers. Let's start a show. Are you as intelligent as your forefathers rather than a 5th grader? God, that's like, are you dumbed down like SpongeBob? It's a beautiful area. The rest of my place here, it hides pretty well. There's my camp from a distance. Can you see it? A difference between a man and a woman. A man sees salvageable scrap for a few bucks. A woman, she sees an oven. I built this myself. That's an inside oven box. This here was from a little portable grill. The really big spider doesn't want to give up the other side of it, so we're letting her keep that part. Dug it down here. Salvaged aluminum for a door. That's for an inner door. We really want to lock down the heat. We got that. We had a brick pile out. It was all broke down. I carried every piece out here. And I'll tell you, used it once, made some great potatoes. I'm looking forward to getting the opportunity to bake. 420. Good morning today. I've latticed the roofs over here above our fire pit. It's a nice little camp. Here's the wigwam. It's grown. So here's how we walk to it. It's been growing. It started out with just the leaves and branches being pushed against the tent to ever expanding. I gotta nice 2x4 holding it up. A reclaimed gas can and tin holding the roof. That's that much higher than I am. You can see I got the top of the computer up there. That's the passageway. See that can down there? God willing, I'll be able to make a nice rocket stove, vented heating, warm up the place. Gonna do a lot of eco implantations, such as the solar lighting plastic. But this is an update for y'all. You see the canopy, I wove it all together. And then there's a pre-existing. And it started out as only being large enough to fit my tent. And just through manipulation, weaving, remembering the knowledge of the birds and the squirrels, I've been able to build a nice sheltered wigwam for my friends and I. Show you my oven in action. I took the door off for easier visuals there. There's a fire down there. I got double pan. The bottom one I'm cooking collards. And the top one I've got rice and beans and some vegetables with it. On top of that, I took my old rice and beans and mixed sugar and chocolate with it, and so they're really good, almost like cookies. I toasted my bread. Now over here, you see I got a banana in it, cocoa powder, and chocolate. Cook that down so it's a nice toasted treat. I'll get the door back on and get the fire going, keep things cooking. But it's been a great oven. I got some fantastic cooked potatoes that I did earlier, nice and soft. Protection from the heat or from the wind. The heat stays going longer. The coals are good. There's some of the string, the rope that I found in my foraging. My chore to do this. Heater plans.